What is the variable? See, variable is a like a small box where you can store a value. Then it is your magic container that can hold anything, a number, a name, or even your favorite emoji. See, in the simple and plain English and the very easy way, they have told how means what the variable is. The variable is a like a box. Okay, a magic box inside which you can store either numbers, means 1, 2, 3. You can like the numbers you can store. Either you can store the names or you can store any of your favorite emojis. Okay, so this way, this is known as the variable. See, standard definition. What it defines? A variable is a like a labeled box. See here, labeled box means the name given to a box. This name, whatever, whichever the name we will give, see here we have given as a magic container. Suppose the magic container will be the variable in that particular. Okay, labeled box where you can store the data like a number or a text in your program. You can use it as a label to access, change, or reuse the data whenever needed. Means whenever we need, we can access that data. If you want to fetch the data of the student, just we will try to print, then print system dot out dot print, and we will just print the name of the variable. Suppose we are storing in the name variable the name of the student, so we will just print this. Then what we will get the output as a output we will get as a sign. Okay. In previous example you saw, no, means inside a name we are storing a psi as a data. So whenever we will try to just print the variable, then it will give you the data present inside that variable. So to get this data or fetch or change or reuse, we will make the use of the variable. So it will be more easy to make this process, means changing, updating, or accessing that particular data. So that's why we are giving a name to the location present for that particular data. See, using a var. As we saw, variables can be declared with the two types, using var keyword or either using the data types. Okay. So now we are having a declaration. What is the declaration? Means how we declare the variables. Then declaration, initialization, and assignment. The differences. Declaration means what the declaration means here is if we are trying to declare a variable with either var keyword or a data type. Means see here this score. Yeah, here the score is the name, variable name. Variable name. Okay. Here the score is the variable name. And what this int is the data type. Data type. Okay. Here the int is the data type. And the variable means the variable name. The score is the variable name. Here int is the data type. How we are declaring the score is the integer type, means integer data type. So it will be more easy to know us, means how, means the integer data type. The score will store only the integer type of data inside it. So it is more easy to understand us. How we will come to know that the score only stores the integer data types. So that's why we are declaring it as a integer data type. This is score is of integer. Yes. Here itself we are declaring a score is of the integer data type. So this is the declaration of the variables. Means you can either declare another variables like see here we have declared a score as an integer. We can string the name. We are declaring the name, means the name variable as a string. Means what the name will store? The string data type. the string type of data inside the cell. Okay, so we will, whichever the type of data we will try to store there, that type we are declaring. So in the declaration only we are saying that we will use the string type of data. So this is the declaration of the variables. This syntax is of the declaration of the variables. Okay, now after declaration, here is the initialization of the variables. Means whenever we will try to initialize. What is the initialization? This is the just a second. This is the this is when you gave a variable an initial value, means the starting value. If we are declaring a score as a integer here, then we are assigning a value, means initializing the value as a score is equals to 10. This is the first initialization. Yes, means before this we didn't assign, we didn't initialize, or we didn't given a data to this score. We just declare the data as an integer. Now here we are initializing, means we are firstly we are assigning the data to the score. Means we are whatever we are initializing here is a score is equals to 10. If we will try to execute, we will get the output as a 10. Yes, on the console. So this is the initialization, means the first value given to the variable will be the initialization. This is the syntax to declare the initialization. Okay. Now assignment. Assignment. What the assignment means? After initialization, if we are changing or we are reinitializing, means reassigning. We are see, score was declared as a 10. Again, what we are declaring here is a score is equals to 15. Means firstly it was initialized with a 10. But now what changes we are making here? We are declaring it as a no, I don't want to store a score as a 10. I want to store a score as a 15. So again we are declaring as a score is equals to 15. This is the assigning. Means this is the first time what we are assigning, that will be the initialization. After that, any number of times we give the value or change it, it will be the assigning. Okay. This is the syntax, assigning syntax, as same as the initializing. But what will be the difference between these both? Initialization is the first value given to the variable, but this is the updated value to the variable. Okay, assigning is the updated value. See, assignment is the when you change the value of an existing variable. Means yeah, score is already an existing variable. We already declared a score as an integer data type and we initialize with the 10. Now we are just changing it as a value, means changing the value of the score as a 15. It is already present in our data structure, in our memory. Yes. So this is the assigning of the variable. Yeah. See, this was the program we wrote. Now we will try to declare the our variables. That's how the variables have been declared. How the syntax is. Yes. This is the main basic. How we are creating this class file. Are you clear with that? How we are creating? We will go into the file, then new, then we will go for select for a Java project. Yeah. After Java project, whenever the Java project, whichever the name we will give here, it will be created here. See. Then after that, we will just right click on the project name. Then we will go for new, and we will go for a class. Inside the class, now whatever the name we are given as a main class. As we are using here, declaring the main method inside this class, we will just give a name to the main class. Okay. Now uh, we will declare the variables. How is the method to declare the variables? Is the see. First, we have to declare the data type of it. Now, int. What is the int? Integer type. Int a. What we are here? What we are doing here is the what is a? A is the variable name, and what is int? Int is the data type of the this variable. what this variable, yeah, that type we are declaring as an int. Now, if we are trying to print it, see, we will just type of the a. What we will try to, yeah, just okay, we are not assigning, so it is showing an error here. No, undefined for the main type. This is the initialization, means this is the declaration. Now after this, what we are doing here is a initialization. We are assigning a is equals to 10. Okay. See, what we are doing here is that we are assigning it a variable. Yes. Just a second. What we are doing here is that we are just here trying to now print the uh, as a variable. First, what we done? We just declare the variable as a integer data type. Then after that, we initialized it as a 10. Okay, we'll just try to execute this code. What we are getting in output, we are getting a 10. Yes, means first we initialized a as a integer, then we assigned it, means we initialized it with a 10, and we are printing, try to printing it. Next, what we'll see here is a uh, we are reassigning if a is equals to 15. See, and we'll again try to print. Just a second. Just we'll try to reprint it. Now, what will the updated value here? Yes, we should get the updated value. Yes, see. First, what we done? We done the declaration. After that, we done the initialization, and then we try to print it. What we are getting as the initialization, whatever the 10 was present in the variable. Okay, so it was stored. After that, what we done? We assigned. What we assigned as a no, I don't want to store as a 10. I want to store a is equals to 15. So after making it a 15, then what is the latest value of the a, we will get to know as a with a typing as a printing date. See what the changes was done. It is the changed with the 15 now. A is 15. If we will again modify the change, means if again we will assign the new value to the variable, then it will be the latest, means whatever, whichever the last one we updated, it will store as the value inside the variable. The previous value will be deleted, and the present value means the latest value will be stored in the variable. Okay. Then same way, if we are see, now this was the data type with the data type, or whichever data type we are declaring, the same data type we will see. Now string, if we are storing as a name, then we can also see, we can do both the things at a time. declaration also and initialization also. See, sign. And after that, we'll just see. What we have done here, we have first declare or the name. Name is of the which data type, which is a type of data, type of a string. Then the initialization of the string, it is done inside the double quotes. Okay. The both means this both process we are doing at a once only. Means we are also we are declaring and also we are initializing. After that, we will try to print it. We will just type as a name. Then we will get output as a sign. See, we will get a output as a sign. What the process is going here is a means this data means whatever the value we are assigning the psi, it is stored in the variable name at a particular memory location, and that memory location's address is stored inside this name. Okay, in the variable type. So means whenever we will try to print this variable, we are just calling that memory location. Then inside the memory location, whatever the data will be present, that will be printed on the console. This is the indirectly method. Okay. Then next, suppose see, now we saw with the data types. We'll see as a where keyword. If we will declare with the where a is equals to 15. Okay, we are declaring with the where keyword here. We are not declaring as a any data type. Means a whatever the a variable name we are assigning, it will store with the 15. So we can't use here a because we have already declared here a. Yes. So same name we can't give for the different memory location. So we have to make a change here. I will assign it as a b. Whenever we are assigning as a B, we are declaring the B as a where type, where data type. Then we are initializing with the 15. Now we will try to print it. What it will print as a B. We will print, then we will get the value as a 15C. Now, if we want to know the data type, means the type of this B value, means the B variable, then how will we come to know is the, just a second, I'll show you. Okay. Sorry for the disturbance now. Yeah. Suppose see we are checking here as a data type, no? Having that as a, see, this is the benefit of using the Java Eclipse. Whenever if you are having any uh, type, just you will go for the suggestions provided by the Eclipse. Provide my Eclipse. We will see that it later. I will show you in the uh, after some time. It is not supporting correctly. Okay, so keep it in mind whenever we are declaring with the where keyword, means whichever the type data we will assign, it will store as a same data type. Okay, means if you are providing here as an integer, then this variable b will act as the int type. Okay, int type variable. Okay, if you are providing here as a string, means suppose we are declaring it as a string, means we are giving as a where. Inside where, suppose we are giving is a c is equals to string data type as the round. Okay, whenever we try to declare it is the string, means which type of the user will give the information, the value will be the type of the data will be of this variable. This is the indirect using the where. Means when we are not knowing that which type of data will be given by the user, that time you can go for the where keyword. And when we are willing to take the data in the integer format only, then we will go for the data types. Okay. Means see, suppose for age, if you want to take a age from the any user, then how we will take the age? Because age will be in only